This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I'm just so pleased that Andy Robertson here is finally getting the plaudits he deserves. When you consider the journey he's had from the lower tiers in Scottish football, he's become a real success story of hard graft and
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Adams. Etienne. Ambitious ball here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Aimed in towards the centre. And he's there to clear it. He's had a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Great defending, strong and determined. Out to the left it goes. He has found the way through. McGinn. Time to deliver. Over to the left. Tries a measured ball. That is a brilliant interception. McTominay. That's really well manoeuvred. McGinn. That is lovely. McTominay. Now it's shot! Could be danger here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's a throw. Gilmore. And it's McTominay. And there's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
McTominay really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Out to the right. Oh, that's neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. Nice control. Christie. Gilmore. Now it's Adams. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Christie. Looks to the other side. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. That is very well defended. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, super fun. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's heaved it away. McTominay. There's the shot! Goal! Scotland are all square. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. Scotland grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, nice touch. He is through here. Oh, he's in! Big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Cleared without complication. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Lovely bit of skill. McGinn. And it's played... No mistake! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing.
Are clearly looking to use the space out in the flanks here.
With a view to what exactly, Jim?
Well, it can encourage the fullbacks to get involved and increase their chances of more service into the box.
Oh, such a clever touch. Can he deliver? Lovely. Chance for a shot! Goal, Scotland! And the comeback is complete.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Scotland go into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Aim forwards. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And claimed it back swiftly. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what a ball! And he shoots! He scored!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening. It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And it's played forward. McTominay wins the duel this time. Chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Christie, gently done. No, that's overhit. And he goes cross-field. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Oh, pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Christie. Moved on forwards. And it's been given away. Adams. Oh, perfect. Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Scotland certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Moved on forwards. Christie gently to... He's having a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that has been cleared. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Played towards the other side. Purring through the gears. Decent chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's good play. There are a few waiting for it. Lovely feet. Oh, good ball! Takes a shot! And it's played forward. Do have a chance to counter here. Goes for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's in plenty of space here. Adams. Here it is, crossed in. He's overhit it, and it's out of play. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. And he cuts out the supply. McGinn. Moved on forwards. Etienne. And it's played forward. So who's he picking out? The ball is loose and the chase is on. That looks a good... Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Scotland, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Now that's well seen too. Looking here to chip it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, he's found support out wide. There's no flag. And he's there to get it away. There will be a throw-in. He's in plenty of space here. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And it's McTominay. Applies the finish! Showing good feet. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Decent chance! It's off target and by quite a way. Aim forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. McTominay. Now it's McGinn. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's very neat. Now it's McGinn. Overhit and out of play. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That's ruffled a few feathers, but... And a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
McTominay. Well, they could break here. That's a fabulous ball. That's really well cleared. That'll be a throw. McGinn. That's really well manoeuvred. McGinn. Now it's McGinn. Oh, that's nice. Up he goes! What a throw in. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Spread out to the left. Aim forwards. McTominay. Moved on forwards. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And now the breakaway. Oh, good spread. Tries a deft little ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. And it's played forward. Does really well to win the ball there. Adams. Strong running down that left flank. That's really well manoeuvred. Very nicely done. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Moved on forwards. And that'll be a goal kick. Aim forwards. Etienne. Christie wins the duel this time. Can he spark a counter here? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Caresses it through. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, can he get onto this? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Played out wide. He's free, he has got space. And that's too far for anyone. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's played forward. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Christie. Christie. Oh, sweet feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. McTominay! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Into the lead once more.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, nicely intercepted. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Climbs up big! And it's come back out to him. Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Great defending, strong and determined. Adams. Moved on forwards. Now it's Adams. And he's onside. Christie. And the finish! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Scotland, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And now he has two. Scotland grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Adams. Now it's McTominay. Aim forwards. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's onto it in a flash. Cuts out the pass. Moved on forwards. McGinn. Gilmore. That's really well manoeuvred. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking to break at pace. Played into space. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Nice defending, physical and effective.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
That has been cut short. And it's gone back to the keeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And he's managed to get free. Clipped into space. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Out for a throw. Drives it in. Oh, smashing header! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. Well read, nice interception. And it's played forward. Scotland have reclaimed it. That's not going far. Etienne. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a nicely weighted pass. Can he finish? They've done it! They're back within reach! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So is this the start of a comeback? Moved on forwards. Looks to the other side. Etienne. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Tries to dink it through. Chance here to counter. Adams. McGinn. That's a cute ball. That's the keeper's ball. Muscular approach does pay off here. And it's played forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Adams. That has found him in acres of space. And he thumps it clear. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Etienne. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, it's come loose. Out to the left it goes. Cross into the box. And the keeper has it. Etienne. Played with finesse. What a save by Gunn! Oh, they could be caught out here. Looking for a decent ball in. back to life.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
48 minutes is
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Calmly anticipates. Etienne. And the shot! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's got away. Deftly away. Nice physical challenge. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Tries a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that's a throw-in. Christie. And he's picked out the run. He's shifting through the gears here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Aim forwards. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's really well manoeuvred. goes cross-field, cuts out the pass. Robertson. They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Christie. Christie, gently done. Succumbs to the pressure. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Shapes to shoot! And he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Adams wins the duel this time. Etienne. So what can they make of this? Etienne. That's a nicely weighted pass. Out of play for a goal kick. McGinn, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Gets it away. And that was very necessary. And it goes cross-field. McGinn, lobbed in behind. Christie. Etienne. Good chance here! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, this looks sharp. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Defending of the desperate variety. Moved on forwards. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, what a climb! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Proves too strong. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Christie. That's a lovely, neat pass. McTominay. Oh, it's come. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's straight offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper.
The attendance for this match was 53,044.
Real chance! And the ball's come loose here. A chance to play it in. Robertson gets it away. And it's played forward. Played towards the other side. McGinn tries a deft little ball. Now it's McGinn. He's in plenty of space here. Clears it away. Back in once more. And it's claimed by the keeper. Etienne. And it's lofted through here. Keeper's got good distance on that. And reclaimed it in a trice. Great ball if he can get there. That's tidy. Ball comes in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Etienne. Oh, that's a nice ball. The less said about that pass, the better. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Christie, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Scotland to keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Scotland deploying the high press here, trying to force the defence into making mistakes.
Absolutely.
They need to persist. It's exactly what they have to keep doing.
Searching pass he's played there. It is a corner. Up he goes! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Out towards the flank. Throw it. There are a few waiting for it. Brilliantly cut out. Christie. Could move up a gear here. And the counter is on. Oh, he's found support out wide. Plenty waiting in the middle. Aim forwards. He's in plenty of space here. He's in space and looking for options. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Great challenge, time to perfection. Danger averted for now. Moved on forwards. McGinn. Incoming delivery.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Christie, and the shot! Oh, has another go! Good effort first time.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
And it's played forward. Oh, that's neat. Hit into the middle. Well read, and the danger is averted. Gilmore knocks it out wide. Robertson chooses to go cross-field. And it's McTominay. Good ball, good take. That's really well manoeuvred. It's an inviting looking ball, that. McTominay shifted upfield. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Gilmore picks it up out wide. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Back in business. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
After 74 minutes is number 9.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Etienne. Aim forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Great defending, strong and determined. And here's the chance to counter. Great chance! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Is onto it in a flash. And he's making progress on the ball. Christie. And it's Gilmore. It's a threatening ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's found a way through. Tries a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Scotland clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Can he deliver? Flashes it across.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Nicely intercepted. Etienne. The referee's awarded a free kick. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Etienne. Does really well to win the ball there. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Robertson can get it clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Gilmore, and it's played forward, and they can counter here. Adams. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He can get that clear. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Christie, a lot of space ahead of him. Lovely bit of skill. Played out to the right. And he shoots! Climbs up big! Gets good distance on it.
Scotland clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Great position here. That's going to go a long way.
Scotland really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Moved on forwards. McTominay forwards and with intent. It's a good run down the left-hand side. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now then, there could be danger here. Cross goes in there. Clears it away. McTominay! Just off target.
McTominay, well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Christie. He is just caressing the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Etienne.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Wins the duel this time.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Showing good feet. It is now or never. Time is against them.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
McTominay moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. Aim forwards.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
4 minutes have been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Gilmore. McTominay. McGinn. Looking to break at pace. And it's played forward. Etienne. Great defending, strong and determined. Gilmore. McTominay. He's cut it out. And they've got rid. Moved on forwards. Oh, good spread. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 17. Coming on the field is number 3.
Here's a corner. Cleared away. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the counter is on. And it's Gilmore. Etienne. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Now, what's he got in mind? Christie providing an outlet on that flank. It's a mighty effort! And that could so easily have gone in. It didn't.